This is the last week for this league, 6 weeks, and we could not have asked for a better weather output for a fall league than what we've currently had. Upper 50s right now in Waterloo, should be slowly creeping into the upper 60s by the time game 2 comes around. Jacob Gear will be on the hill to start game 1 for Swamp Rats. His battery mate behind the plate, Kenny. Shortstop is Aiden Arians. Opening pitch is swung on and grounded to second. Kenny has that over to first for the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That was Eli at the plate. Brings up Cam. And in there for a strike, 68 curveball, 68 mile an hour curveball on the outside corner. Curveball down low, good stop by Double A. And Jacob throws that one over. 2-1 the count. Avery Michaels sets. And Jacob, bottom part of the zone, swung on and missed by Cam. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Jacob tried to tie him up on the inside. Cam able to hold up. Full count to the second batter of the game. Three-two pitch grounder outside of first. Cam stays alive. We'll do it again at 3-2. And Jacob spikes that one at 58 feet. So runner on first with 1 down. Brings up Elliott. Step and a half lead over there by Cam at first. Increases that to 2. He holds, and Jacob delivers right down the middle for a strike. And he takes off down low. And Cam with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position here for the Storm Chasers with 1 down. Even now with a ball and a strike. That is down low. And on the outside corner, 2-2 now. I announced that Kenny was at second before. I think that's Caden Sell now, actually. So I take that back. Was able to record the first out. 2-2 pitch by Jacob. Swung on and foul tipped. Cam will have to return to second. He was off with the pitch. Time called by Elliott. Stands back in there for this 2-2 pitch from Jacob. Jacob comes set and delivers up high. Avery Michael unable to keep that one and halfway back to the fence. And Cam will take third. Storm Chasers one pitch away from possibly getting that first run in. That's only 90 feet away now. Second full count, the first three batters. And it's in there up high for a ball. So back-to-back walks. With one out, brings up Gabe, cleanup hitter. And Avery Michael throws down to second late. And the runner from third will come in to score. And just like that, it is now 1-0. Storm Chasers. And swung on and missed. 73 right down the pipe. And Jacob ahead 0-2. And curveball freezes him at 64. That was Jacob's best pitch of this first inning, that's for sure. He got on top of that and ripped that 12-6 curveball right in there. Brings up Avery. And that is down low, ball one. And that is fouled up, popped up over third base. Salno giving chase. He will have that in foul territory for the third out. So the Storm Chasers get on the board first and strand a runner through 1/2 inning of play. It is Storm Chasers 1, Swamp Rats coming up. Swamp Rats batting the entire lineup today. That's 15 players here in game one. Aiden Arians will lead off. Levi Lauersdorf batting 2. Sawyer Tobias in the 3-hole. Shea Salno batting 4th. Kenny is batting 5th. Avery Peachy batting 6th. Avery Arians AA batting 7th. Ryan Hunter is the 8th hitter. AJ Unzueta 9. Emmanuel Granados in 10. Wyatt Skalitsky at 11. Caden Salno batting 12th. Lucas Gear batting 13th. Jacob Gear batting 14th. And batting 15th is Jackson Burbach. So let's see if we can get that one run back and tie this game up. do not have the positions for the Storm Chasers. Aiden Arians stepping in to lead off the bottom of the first for the Swamp Rats. First pitch is just outside, ball one. Started him off with a curveball. And down low, 2-0. And swings at that pitch, popped up. Shallow center, going to be caught out there by the center fielder for the first out of the bottom of the first. So Levi Lauersdorf going to stand in. Batting second in today's lineup. Lauersdorf leaves that curveball alone. Actually a two-seamer, I believe, 64 miles an hour. And Lauersdorf throws bunt and bunts it foul. He's behind 0-2. What wind there is blowing in from center today. This Wood Bat League have not seen a home run hit in this park yet. Through the first 6 weeks, Lauersdorf leaves that one alone. Curveball outside at 61. Outfield straight up. And Levi with a grounder back to the pitcher. And on to first to record the second out of the inning. Brings up Sawyer Tobias. Starting in left field. And Sawyer leaves that one alone on the outside corner for strike one. And Tobias fouls that one into the Swamp Rats dugout. And Tobias with solid contact, but the center fielder is drifting off to his left and will put it away for the third out. So the Rats go quietly in their half of inning number one. Through one inning of play, it is the Storm Chasers 1, Swamp Rats nothing. Alex, Chase, and Grant due up for the Storm Chasers in the top of the second. Gears opening pitch is on the outside corner at 68 for a strike. And outside tries to hit the same spot, but was in the right-handed batter's box. Even now at a ball and a strike. And Gear outside again, 2-1. And Gear misses down low. He's behind 3-1. And outside. So Jacob starts out with a strike and then on 4 straight pitches losing them. So runner on first brings up Chase. Over to first. Alex back in time. Jacob delivers. He's off with the pitch. Avery Michael throws down, not in time. Stolen base for the Chasers. Pitch was a strike. And that is a liner to right. Granados will come up with that one and fire straight through to home. Chase will take second on the throw home, so runners on second and third with nobody out. Don't know why nobody didn't cut that off on its way home. And Gear hits the inside corner. And that is fouled over the Rats dugout. Gear ahead 0-2 to Grant. Gear's offering is in there and fouled up the right field side. We'll do it again at 0-2. And curveball swung on and missed for the first out. Brings up Silas, who stands in. That's up high, back to the fence. Avery Michael will retrieve it, but not until the Chasers get their second run. And Jacob low and outside. He's behind 2-0. And that is down the middle and off the stands. Glad nobody was sitting in the third row down there. 2-1 the count. And fouled almost in the same spot, a little bit further up the cement steps, which are the grandstands here for Waterloo. 2-2 the count. Jacob with a big curveball misses outside. 3-2. And down low, Jacob misses. So runners on the corners again. With one out. Brings up Trenton. Storm Chasers have been aggressive on the base paths, but he will stick. At first does Silas, and Trenton comes up empty. On that high fastball. Chance to turn 2 here for the Rats and get out of this inning. Infield shaded that way. Off with the pitch. Swung on and missed. Avery Michael back to Jacob and over to third. Wild to throw to third and home. Not in time. So stolen base had by Trenton, or by Silas, excuse me. After all of that occurrence, we've got one out, runner on second, and another run in. With an 0-2 count. And pitches inside, misses. That's up high. 2-2. And fouled straight over my head. We'll do it again at 1-2. 2-2 actually is the count. At least that's what the scoreboard is showing. 2-2. Curveball in there for a strike. And we've got a rundown going in back to second to third. Nobody at third. And actually Sawyer Tobias from left field comes in to cover third base. And the runner's out. So the Rats get out of the inning in a comedy of errors there, running blunder by the Storm Chasers. But they plate 2. Through inning and a half, they lead it 3-0. Shea, Kenny, and Avery due up for the Rats. In this, the bottom of the second. Storm Chasers definitely aggressive on the base paths. Not keeping track, they must have at least 3 stolen bases already today. Taking that extra base on wild pitches. Tried to advance from second to third on that last curveball, but it ended up with a strike him out, throw him out. I believe it was 2 to 5 to 4 to 7 on that putout. I know Sawyer Tobias from left came in and covered third base, exactly what he's supposed to do. Brings up Shea Selnow. First pitch to him is line to center, and that will fall for a base hit. Rats with their first hit of the game. Brings up Kenny. Selnow with a lead at first. Pitch is coming home inside a ball. And a throw over to first. Back in time is Selnow. Coming home, Selnow off with the pitch, fire down to second, and Selnow is in there with a stolen base. So returning the favor with in the stolen base department. Rats with a runner in scoring position. In a 2-0 count to Kenny. And that is high to Kenny, 3-0. And that is in there for a strike. 65-mile-an-hour changeup. Kenny still ahead, 3-1. And that is in there for a strike at the top of the zone. So full count. Nobody out in the bottom of the second. Selnow on first. And inside corner. And Kenny is retired. So one down brings up Avery Peachy. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. And Peachy with a liner back up the middle for a single. Runners on first and third with 1 out. Brings up Double-A Avery Arians. We'll see if we're aggressive here on first and third. Looks like the catcher's going to go out and talk to the pitcher for the Storm Chasers, make sure they're on the same page with Peachy on first, possibly trying to take that extra base. Whether he's going to throw through or the pitcher is supposed to cut that off. Peachy holds at first, inside to Double-A. Ball one. And Peachy off. Bluffs. Popped up. Pitcher's going to take that in foul territory, able to glove that for the out. So 2 outs now with runners on the corners. Peachy with a bluff steal there. Brings up Ryan Hunter. Hunter starting on the bench this first game, probably will catch in game 2. And first pitch to Hunter is in there for a strike. And Hunter with a grounder to short. Hunter recorded out at first. Close play. So the Swamp Rats get a couple runners on but fail to score. Through 2 innings of play, they trail it 3-0. Top of the order back up for the Storm Chasers, Eli, Cam, and Elliott to start the third. Jacob Gear back on the mound for his third inning of work. Defense remains unchanged behind him. Storm Chasers with 1 in the first and 2 in the second to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So Eli at the plate, grounded out to second his first time up, shows bunt and gets plunked. So he's only seen 2 pitches today so far. 1 on a ground out, 1 on a hit batter. So not the way we wanted to start the third inning, especially with the aggressive nature that the Storm Chasers are on the base paths. We'll see how quickly he takes off. Little toss over to first. And Eli is back. And Levi popped up. Gonna fall in the Bermuda Triangle out there for a single. Looked like the defense was looking around to see who was going to grab that and just kind of fell in between everybody. Don't know if that was second baseman Caden Selnow's play or not. E-Man had a long way to come in from right to try to snag that ball. He was the one that eventually came up with it. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Double steal, bluff steal. We've got 2 runners at second. Throw over to third. And a runner is out at third. So Avery Michael, who made the right play to run at the runners, want them to commit to go to third, go to second. Runner from second eventually tried to go to third and was tagged out by Salnow. Up high, a ball, even now at a ball and a strike. So 1 out and a runner on second for the Storm Chasers. And going to third, Avery Michael throws down to third. And he got him out. Well, Avery Michael, double A with quite the inning. So Jacob ahead 1 and 2 now with 2 outs. Curveball fouled back into the fence. We'll do it again. Defensive run saved this inning by double A behind the plate. And Jacobs pitches inside, a ball, 2-2. And there's the curveball held by Elliott. Did not swing. Full count. Up high. 2 out walk. We'll bring up Gabe. And that's in there for a strike. Jacob comes home. Gets by double A. Runner will head up to second. One and 1 the count. Jacob delivers up high, 2-1. And a grounder foul outside of first. 2 and 2 with 2 down. Gear trying to get out of here without any damage. Strike 3, swung on. In the dirt, Avery Michael applies the tag for the 3rd out. And the top of the 3rd is over. No runs, couple of hits. 1 stranded through 2.5. It is the Storm Chasers 3, Swamp Rats nothing. And swung on and missed. Tap foul, actually. Sorry. Two and one to Unzueta. Lays off that curveball. 3-1. Three and two out in front of that one. Foul right to his brother at third. Full count. And Unzueta behind that one. And he strikes out for the first out of inning number 3. Brings up Emmanuel Granados. And that is inside. Almost hit him. 1-0. Curveball couldn't hold up on that one. 1-1. Granados late on that one. He's behind 1-2. Full count to Granados. Comes up empty for the second out. Wyatt Skalitsky will stand in now. With 2 down in the third. Outside ball, back to the fence. If Wyatt were to reach, Caden Selnow waits on deck. One and one the count. And late. He's behind 1-2. And that is down low and gets to the backstop. 2-2. And fouled back. Caught by Caden Selnow in the on-deck circle. So, straight switch for the defense. Shea Selnow on to pitch for the Swamp Rats. He moves from third to first, and Jacob Gear moves from pitcher to third. Everything else remains the same. And strung on and missed. In the dirt, throw over to first. Peachy will be there for the first, to retire the first out, I should say. And swung on and missed. 67 down the middle for Alex. And Selno misses low and outside, even in a ball and a strike. And misses up high, 2-1. I will say that the Storm Chasers are pretty disciplined at the plate, not swinging at too many bad pitches outside of the strike zone. Selno, 2-1. Getting out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Selno. Brings up Chase. So runner on first with 2 down. Brings up Grant. And Selno delivers home. Bluff. Steal and fouled up. Straight back. Fouled off, I should say. Straight back. So Burbach in a 1-2 hole with Gear at first. 2 down in the 4th. Two outs and a runner on first. Bluff steal